Welcome back to Muff, Minutes Until Fit. This is your host, Imani. Our mission here on this channel is to bring awareness, give motivation, encouragement, and inspire our viewers in the best possible way. We aim to bring comfort to your mind, body, and soul. We discuss areas of importance of many ailments that you or your family members are suffering with, or maybe you just want more information on. However, the information contained in this video is of general nature and does not constitute medical advice. Talk to your doctor for your individual circumstances. This week, we will cover the last portion of autism spectrum disorder. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel at the end of the video. What research is being done? The National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke is to seek fundamental knowledge about the brain and nervous system and to use that knowledge to reduce the burden of neurological disease. The National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke is a component of the National Institute of Health, the leading supporter of biomedical research in the world. The National Institutes of Health formed the Autism Coordinating Committee to enhance the quality, pace, and coordination efforts to find a cure for autism. There are several organizations working together to develop a strategic plan for autism research. Researchers are trying to find the cause of autism and find new treatments. Some are investigating early brain development, functioning of the brain, genetic and non-genetic risk factors, include neurological, physical, behavioral, and environmental factors present in the prenatal period and early infancy and potential therapies. The National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke funds additional research aimed at better understanding the factors that lead to autism, including other studies on genetic disorders associated with autism, such as TSC, Fragile X syndrome, Phelan-McDermott syndrome, which is a syndrome that has autism-like symptoms as like intellectual disability, developmental delays, and problems with developing functional language. Rett syndrome is a disorder that almost exclusively affects girls and is characterized by slowing development, intellectual disability, and loss of functional use of the hands. Researchers are studying aspects of brain function and development that are altered in people with autism. They are also investigating the formation and function of neural synapses, the site of communication between neurons, which may not properly operate in autism and neurodevelopmental disorders. Brain imaging in people with and without autism is used to identify differences in brain connectivity and activity, patterns associated with features of autism. Researchers hope that understanding these alterations can help identify new opportunities for therapeutic interventions. Researchers are also studying the relationship between epilepsy and autism. Complications: problems with social interactions, communication, and behavior can lead to people with autism having problems in school and successful learning, problems with employment, the inability to live independently, social isolation, stress within the family. They are often victimized and bullied. Prevention: there's no way to prevent autism spectrum disorder. Early diagnosis and intervention is most helpful and can improve behavior, skills, and language development. Though children usually don't outgrow autism spectrum disorder symptoms, they may learn to function well with it. Going into adulthood with autism. Children with autism may have a difficult time transitioning into adolescence and young adulthood because these things are filled with new challenges, responsibilities, and opportunities. People with autism don't have the same opportunities as their peers without autism. In the autism community, there are high rates of unemployment or underemployment. There's low participation in education beyond high school. The majority continue to live with family members or relatives. Many have limited opportunity for community or social activities. Nearly 40% spend little or no time with friends. When transitioning into adulthood, people with autism may experience changes in their autism symptoms, behaviors, and co-occurring health conditions during adolescence and young adulthood. These changes can affect their ability to function and participate in the community. As children with autism become adolescents and young adults, they might have difficulties developing and maintaining friendships, communicating with peers, communicating with adults, or understanding what behaviors are expected in school or on the job. Young adults with autism are facing a gap in employment opportunities, partially because of social struggles that many young adults with autism have, and in part due to lack of work opportunities that are mindful of people with disabilities. Adults with autism are very different from one another. Some adults are in demanding fields like information technology, robotics, video game production, computer coding, music, mathematics, drafting, and organizing and visual arts. Some are working part-time while also taking advantage of day programs and resources. Some are unable to function in the workplace and spend their days in sheltered settings. Some adults are happily married or have romantic relationships. A significant number of them are unable to form meaningful relationships with peers. People with autism are honest and dependable. Most are focused on their work and are rarely distracted by social activities or outside interests. Some corporations have started to recognize the value of actively recruiting and hiring autistic individuals. Young adults with autism need support programs for a variety of reasons. As they reach the determined age where they are no longer eligible for services and support through IDEA, which is usually 22. Oftentimes, young people with autism are not prepared to suddenly be cut off from their support system that they have known for their entire school career. Whether it is a job coach or assistance with independent living, these young people need a support structure, but that is not often in place for them when they arrive at adulthood. So we need more support, more laws, more structure, more schooling, and more hiring for people with autism. Thank you again for tuning in. This has been your host, Imani. Please feel free to leave a comment, or you can email me at minutesuntilfit9@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button at the end of the video. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, peace.